Hello Internet, and welcome to the reaction of the final Theory videos by MatPat's. Now, I know this is kind of surprising that I'm doing this reaction kind of thing. I mean, it's now the first time that I'm actually doing it. Second time because I actually did something else, but yeah, I wanted to make this video because there are some things. I mean, you heard it, definitely, that, well, a few months ago, MatPat's announced his retirement, and yeah, I'm recording literally on the day, well, I kind of a day after of his, well, final video, his final theory. And because MatPat's kind of inspired me for something very specific, which I will come to, I decided to, well, keep the last videos as a little reaction because, hey, he inspired me to do a lot of stuff again. And this is kind of my tribute to him. And yeah, I also want to tell you, go check out the maker of this intro. Go check out Never Ending Music. We're making this really nice tribute Game Theory intro, which contains all Theory channel video intros, or got some assets of it. And yeah, so without further ado, it's time to start with Style Theory. The reason why is, well, I'm going to go literally from the most recent channel to, well, where it all began, Game Theory. And so, yeah. So, without further ado, time to get stylish.
No more games. This is my final episode of Style Theory, so it's either win now or go home as a fashion failure. One final chance to take myself from novice to master. No limits, no budgets, and this time it's live and in person. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hello, Internet.
Even though I'm not very fashionist myself. Also, I'm happy that he at least, he doesn't say, okay, yeah, I'm retiring. That means that it's over forever. He just said it's over for him, but he will be in the background, maybe appear sometimes here and there. But for the channels will stay up, and of course, well, different hosts will be there. For Style Theory, it's Amy. For Food Theory, it's Santi. Then for Film Theory it's Lee, and Tom is for, well, Game Theory, which again, Game Theory, there's a lot of stuff that I want to talk about Game Theory in particular. But yeah, anyway.
Set another timer. That was a bit more intense than I expected it to be, but sure, we'll roll with it. The pressure's on, theorists. We can't afford to waste any more time. The end is near. In our first round of this test, we pitted human against algorithm to take my and Stephanie's style to the next level. And didn't go quite as planned. I highly recommend you check out that episode before this one so you get the whole experience. But long story short,
one thing that I forgot to say, and hopefully by editing we put this in there, go watch all of the videos. Please, don't just be here and just go, hey, I like a Roman, just, oh, yeah. No. Go into the description, check all of the videos, give them a like, subscribe if you haven't already to all of the Theories channel, even GT Live. And, yeah, maybe give also a little comment with, hey, Roman sent me here or something like this. Also, another thing I want to clarify here, even though you kind of see here a little bit here with yeah, I have an extension which you maybe know from all the Alex Day streams. However, for the reactions I have it disabled. Yeah, so just as you know. Anyway, continuing.
Let me introduce you to our stylist options for today, because theorists, they could not be any more different. On one end, we have Jamie, a part-time personal stylist who does this as her side hustle. Even though Jamie's been a close personal friend of ours for years, we actually had no idea that she did this. But apparently Jamie's wanted a chance to dress us up for as long as we've known her. So today she gets the chance. When she heard that we were doing a stylist episode, she jumped at the opportunity to throw her hat in the ring. And Stefan.
So literally, hey, Matthew. I heard you have a style channel, and I would like to ask, is there a chance I could be in there? Or many times, no, sorry, we have other projects coming with that channel, so yeah. And on the, we for our last videos on style theory, we have thought maybe I should get a new outfit, me and Steph, and yeah, we still need some good stylists for this. Excuse me? You need a stylist? I'm a part-time stylist. Okay, one down. Also, if I seem somehow awkward, don't worry, this is my usual me. On Steam, it's basically the same. The only thing is that sometimes recording is a little bit weird, because I'm currently actually really recording this. This is not streamed. This is not streamed either on twitch.tv/TheRMan or on youtube.com/@the_RMan. Which, by the way, you should subscribe to all of them or follow. Also follow all the other socials if you want to stay informed. Anyway.
And I jumped at the chance to learn whether or not a personal connection would be key to our experiment success. Stephanie loves a cute, bold pattern. Whether it's using color blocking or putting cute pasta shapes with faces onto a sweater, she is...
Okay, whoever edited this passed. because Steph is Italian. Pasta. I need to give props to this. If I would make this probably I will put in a Wiener Schnitzel on me or something like that. Or definitely a Frankfurter. A sausage, but it's funny because actually in Austria, or mostly in Vienna, a sausage or Frankfurter is just called a Wiener. So, yeah, maybe you heard of this little information beforehand from me, maybe from somewhere else. I don't know. So, maybe some Wurschknödel. Anyway.
Is all in for that, and it needs to be comfortable, meaning no scrunchy or stiff fabrics. If she can't take a cat nap in this thing, it is out. When it comes to...
So Steph is literally me. I like it also comfy, especially with, well, if I can sleep in that, it's good. If I can't, it's mostly just to go somewhere else, and then just coming back home, just then comfy. Like, no joke, I have a few sweaters and hoodies at my home that I like to wear. Pretty oversized though, maybe because oversized hoodies and sweaters are actually just oversized hoodies are actually really nice. I mean, you can agree, right? Anyway.
With Jamie, we saw a lot more effort to get to know us personally, asking about our preferences for metals. Do we usually go to a tailor? What influences the items that we're picking when getting dressed in the morning? Even stuff about our aversions.
Oh, do you have any textile preferences or aversions?
Oh, that's smart. That's a really smart question.
Yeah.
And while Stephanie and I are...
Which is also funny because me as someone who has sometimes trouble speaking English, the fish are aversions. I'm just asking the time. I just want to know. So, yeah, if my editing me just to put it in there, that would be great. Thank you.
My hopes at this point were pretty darn high. Like the feeling I get when you take the time to subscribe to the channel. While it may be the end to my time hosting, it's not the end of the channel by a long shot. Style Theory ain't going anywhere, my friends. And to make sure that you never miss an upload, you should smash that subscribe.
I'm just gonna put this right here. subscribe, all notifications. I am in this, my bro. And not only that, to all of them too. So.
Subscribe button. That way you get notified every time a new video goes live. Like the one that we have coming up next week that's going to put Amy into a bit of a hairy situation. Can she wind up shaving the day? Well,
if it has something to do with hairy legs, again, MatPat. I mean, not gonna lie, it's still funny that this happened with the shower episode where if soap actually really helps clean your leg or not. Which, by the way, you should go watch it out. It's actually really informative. I mean, all of the videos are informative, which is the reason why I subscribe to them. A little fun fact about me.
You're so excited and a little bit nervous to have you guys here in our closet.
We'll be gentle.
I'm gonna hold you to that, Teresa.
We'll be gentle. Okay, Roman, stop it with the perverted Roman.
For example, like this.
Yes.
Do you wear it often?
That is a souvenir item that I got from the Harajuku district in Japan. I love it, but yeah, when it comes to like actually wearing in a day-to-day setting, not so much. Yeah, the spooky clown face pattern, we can make that work a little bit better. Yeah, I don't know if you noticed, there is clown faces on here. Yes.
What? Okay.
Something about the hot pink clown face jacket told me that I was probably going to be Teresa's most interesting client. But
yeah. Like, I didn't know that there were clown faces. Good to know.
Hey, she's a pro. So if anyone can figure out how to find styles that coordinate with spooky clowns, it's going to be her. Teresa really had a keen eye for finding new and interesting ways.
I mean, at least it's not spooky animatronics.
And when she did think that it was time for me to let an item go, she had a very gentle way of making it known.
So this.
Yes.
Do you wear it much?
I haven't in years.
Okay, good. Let's get rid of it.
Okay.
It's a little dated.
It's my safari shirt.
It's
Very gentle, very careful. You like to wear this? No. Okay, just. I mean, okay, it's getting probably donated, which again, nice. So maybe someone would get it. Maybe. Hopefully.
All right, outfit 2. This one a lot more extreme. And
yeah, definitely.
How this has come together. You're mixing a really extreme pattern with another really extreme pattern, and
okay, I would like to ask, what is this for? What is this? Because this looks like a shirt thing that you wear at bowling, but at the same time it has this kind of anime style. So, go bowling anime, an anime about bowling, huh? Oh my. But yeah, I need to say I like this. It looks good. I mean, that is. I mean, in general, okay, extreme. Yes.
I'm curious. Steph, go for it.
Ta-da! I love this cardigan on you so much.
I love everything about the top half of this, for sure. I'm in love with this sweater. This is like a new staple of my wardrobe now. It's so comfortable. It's oversized. I really like this skirt. Where I struggle a little bit is with the shoes. That's the only thing.
But I completely agree with you, though. Now that I'm seeing it like all together, I think.
Not gonna lie, that looks like basically an anime schoolgirl. Like the main character from, I don't know what the name is, but I know the anime is SSS Gridman or something. I actually don't know the name, but I know one thing though: she has fake thighs. Should I also tell you why I remember her like that? Also, I could actually think of Veronica being in that outfit.
I think I would
formal options. I gotta say, I love this. I am so
Why is the bow tie so gigantic? I'm just asking this. I don't know why I'm not thinking right now. It looks good, but at the same time it looks kind of... I don't know. My brain just needs to laugh. I don't know why. My brain is a weird thing that exists.
Collectively agreed that the butterfly bow tie was a bit much, but
yeah.
once we took it off, it opened everything up on the suit.
Okay, I think the bow tie was the thing that made me laugh, but without it, yeah.
It was a complete win across the board. Good luck, Amy. All of you loyal style theorists, I'll see you back here on April 25th. And so for one final time, I say to you, that's just a theory.
A style theory.
Keep looking sharp. Remember, beauty is a science. I didn't use that one enough. Should have used it a little bit more.
But yeah, that is, well, the end of MatPat's final style theory video. We have still a few coming up. Yeah, anyway, moving on. So, and, well, final food theory video. So, yeah.
So, this is it. It's the final episode of Food Theory, my friends. I'm sad, you know, because this has been a channel that's been really personal for me. Steph and I cooking in the kitchen for the last 4 years. There were so many awesome memes like stuff the cream in me and eating a Christmas tree and hot sauce.
I can't believe it.
I know, Santi, I know, it's sad.
Yeah.
I'm sad to be leaving. I'm excited for you, but it's a bittersweet moment, you know?
Wait, what? No, man. No. I'm pumped that you're leaving. I get to be host of Food Theory.
Yeah, that's
No, I just can't believe that you're gonna be gone, and I'm never gonna redeem myself for that stupid cake.
Yeah, the prime cake. By the way, a little something here. I tried prime. I think I've talked about this one, but personal favorites. I'm going off by color, by the way. Is the red one? I think it was raspberry something, and then the popsicle one. Those are the personal favorites of mine. The green, I have no idea. Lemon lime thing. No. Just no. Just get it away from me. Normally I like those, but prime, no.
Nightmares forever.
Wait, so hold on. It's my final episode and you're just focused on your prime cake episode?
Yeah, obviously.
I mean, if it means that much to you, you could make me a goodbye cake.
I can.
I know this is just as a skit, but it's just genius. It's just genius.
You see, Santi's had a bit of a prime-sized chip on his shoulder from his last go-around trying to bake on this channel.
Santi, can you show the camera kind of what's happening in the school?
No.
I think it would be really fun and exciting if you did.
Could you show the camera what you're doing in this bowl? No. Please, no. But please, no. Just a tiny, no. Okay. No. And I even think it, no.
You know what? I hate you all.
So, it only felt right to give him a second chance at the validation that he's been wanting so badly.
No, it's because that was the first episode I got to voice. And it gave me the chance to shade you in post
the
entire time.
Wait.
Oh, yeah, right. Huh. Well.
Who are you? This is my show.
It's me, head editor Dan. You hired me. He then added some food coloring to really give it that green pop it deserves, is what he wants me to say. But I know the truth. I see all the footage, Matt, and I know what really happened. He forgot to mix in the gel food coloring, and they had to scramble to try to put it back in. Here's the before, here's the after. Look, we're good editors, but we can't fix every mistake. Also,
yes, editors fix it in post. When the YouTuber is also the editor at the same time, you can tell me. He immediately just doesn't even think about saying this. Hey, editing Roman, repair everything that you currently see in post. And I can already hear myself saying, Roman, you're manifesting in it. I won't do it because no, I'm not yet that good of an editor. And yes, I'm roasting myself because I can, because it's me. I can roast myself, even as the one who's editing, because I am the only one who's editing my videos currently. Maybe in the future, but currently it's still me. It's always been me.
Never say fix it in post,
or I will come directly for you.
Oh my.
Yes, never say it. You can fix it pre-post. Then you're a fish.
You've got to be kidding.
I knew it.
Welcome to the job, bucko. I just said you had to make a cake. I didn't say that you also had to let other people choose the ingredients for you. You did that one for yourself.
No, Prime.
I'm sorry, Kai. Please continue.
Thanks. Overall, it was just a solid narrative arc. Watching the evolution from the first year with you and stuff, just munching on the bark.
Yep. It's tree. It's me eating a tree.
My saliva is just getting sucked right into this stuff.
It smells like Christmas. Oh, it's so good. It's all so delicious.
To watching you make cookies out of them and pranking staff.
It's literal sawdust. I mean, it's
What? How much sawdust is in here?
30% by weight.
And then finally getting to something that was actually edible and getting to be a part of that, that was
Yeah.
nice.
You know it's not that bad.
Wow.
We're eating pop.
Also, I just noticed, wait a moment. Style Theory video. He wore this third question mark sweater. And now we see it again. Wow.
Amy, what's your favorite episode of Food Theory? Santi's gathering ingredients for a grand finale cake.
Favorite episode?
Prime.
I think it has to be Panera Bread Gloves because it
What?
brings together my two favorite things in the world, fashion and carbs. Honestly, I love them both so much. They're perfect together and they're perfect for this episode.
Bread? Bread is perfect for the cake episode?
Yes, it is bread, it is cakes. They're the same kind of thing. One
You're not wrong there, but at the same time, I mean, it's like saying muffins and cupcakes are the same. Yeah, never mind then.
one just has fashion sense.
Wait a moment. Muffins and cupcakes are just... Muffins are little bread. Well, cupcakes are, well, cupcakes. Little cakes. Ha! It all come back. It all came back. Oh no.
Tell me about Oreos.
All right then. Well, one, I was just really proud of the work I did in putting that whole shoot together. But also, man, did it serve some absolutely incredible memes.
Like, oh, look at that thick layer of cream in there. I want that thickness inside my body.
This moment was basically, yes, my brain was just working and this was like, stop whatever you're saying. Oh no, it's illegal. Just nope. Basically me whenever I say stuff, which has been happening a lot of times. So yeah, your brain is just rolling, and then this one moment just, wait a moment, what did I just say? A little bit like, oh no, I should have not said that. And it's already out. Fish.
Nope. Don't say that. I should not have said that. Hot. I'll give it that. Oh yeah, you can see it melting. My poor fingies. It's hot on my fingies.
Set it on a plate.
Set it on the plate, they say. Don't burn your fingers, they say. Blew it off, Jason. I know my saliva is heavy. Got the heaviest saliva in the business.
Okay, those two. I watched that episode though, but yeah. So I had the best. My bad.
So Sorry.
My good dude, you were so questionable.
Continuing around the...
And so I can't just like flow with it.
You have to remember cool peaks in high school, right? So you have to think about it like you're...
Oh, that's why I was never in high school. Because I was never cool. Being a Roman is not an easy life, I have to say this. Either on stream or off stream. Being a Roman is not an easy life. Actually, something else, but I'll keep this.
You're the kid in the back of the class. You're not trying hard. You don't want to like go in with a lot of emphasis or anything. You just want to go just cup it.
Yeah.
You want to get the clap, and you could do that. But you could just do that, and like you just have to be relaxed with it. Like you wanna get a good clap.
Yeah.
Nope. See. Nope. You're gonna go from here, and we're gonna clap like that.
Okay.
And then just that. That's it. All right. Ready? So just relax. There you go. Wow. Okay.
Well,
you exploded it, but that was a good clap.
I really
that was a good one.
Avoid physical contact with young children entirely.
I do too.
That's not really.
But if you're driving around and a kid just kicks a sweet nolly tray, you're like, hey, dap him up.
I honestly can't tell if he's being ironic or not. Is this a bit? I don't get it.
Don't ask me. I that was never cool. So hey,
the ingredient.
I mean, never mind.
I'm gonna have you both pour in the respective fluids, and we're gonna pour them.
The respective fluids.
It's pillowy and.
Saying it like this is not very good in my opinion. Just pour in the fluids. Like a German mad scientist, or actually just a mad scientist. Why is it always a German mad scientist? Never mind that question. Thank you very much. I don't want to see that comment. Thank you, Steve.
I look at this channel and I'm proud. I'm always proud of the theorist community across all the channels. But with food theory, I'm proud of me. I'm proud of my growth. I'm not scared of food anymore. I'm not scared of the kitchen anymore. And I understand more now than ever about the stuff that's actually going into my body. I've grown more here personally than any of the other channels. And that's really special.
So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think that brings us to a close here on Food Theory. Stephanie?
Yep.
Thank you for being my cooking partner for the last 4 years.
No problem. We didn't burn down the kitchen. That's all that matters.
Right?
Yeah.
So thank you for that journey. And Santi, I look forward to what the next 4 years have in store for you. With that, for one
or
final
more
time for me on this channel, remember, say it with me now. Bon
appetit.
That's just a theory.
A food theory. Bon appetit. Yeah, that was Food Theorists. And now we come to the last two. The second oldest, and of course, the one who started it all. Not gonna lie, before I go to the Film Theorist video, I just want to say that somehow today I nearly cried because of, well, again, the video from YouTube about MatPat got released on the same day. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. I nearly cried after the end, at the end of that video. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna really say right now. So I don't know what will happen now in the last two. But yeah, I'm just, again, I have subscribed to all of the channels. You should too. Subscribe to them. Give them all a notification, all bell thing, and yeah, that's all. So moving on, and yeah, now we come to the final MatPat Film Theory episode.
You know, film theory tends to get itself a bad rap.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Film Theory,
the show that's now entering its zaddy era. Today I wanted to start off with a question. I want you to think about all the media that you consumed during your childhood.
What is that? What that? There's some ARG again happening here.
All the TV shows and movies that you loved as a kid. And now, with the perspective that you've gained as you've gotten older, can you name for me 5 good father figures?
5 good father figures. Oh. Actually, no.
From children's media? I'm talking about wholesome dads who want the best for their kids, who try really hard to teach them and nurture them and show them love and all the good things that dads should be doing.
Okay, about wholesome, my mind immediately just went into Jimmy Neutron instead. Hardworking, I don't think so of any right now. Educate, okay, no, no, not, nothing. Most, but yeah.
Legitimately, go down to the comments, type out who comes to mind, because I consume a lot of media, and I had a hard time making this list. Back when we brought Leon as creative director here on Film Theory, this was actually one of the first conversations he and I had about the state of media. Even more recently, we've asked this question around the office, and people really struggle with it. I mean, it's not impossible to come up with a list. You'll eventually get there, but it's shockingly hard. Our list ended up being Bandit from Bluey, Arthur Weasley from Harry Potter,
Okay, Bluey, I've never watched it. Arthur, Harry Potter, well, I say one of the things that I don't really watch. I watched a few movies, yeah. Never read the books. And about the controversy, I will just say you can hate the maker of the IP, but don't hate the game developers. Well, can't you, who harass people who played Hogwarts Legacy? Just think.
Uncle Iroh from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Okay, Iroh was not he. Okay, yeah, he's actually a good father figure.
Mufasa from Lion King.
No, really watched like it as far as I remember.
And Goofy from a Goofy movie.
Goofy from the Goofy movie. I have never thought of Goofy from the Goofy movie because it's Goofy. But if I think about it, yeah, actually.
Why do you do this? You're so
stupid. Me, doing editing to every time to myself who has done this in the stream. Every fishing time. Like legit. Go to the archive channel, look through all of the archive streams, and just make kind of a drinking game. Unless you're not in the drinking age, then just use a alcohol-free drink like soda, water, definitely water. And every time you hear me say "Roman, you idiot," or just or something like that, well, just take one. Luckily, there's enough editing streams archived that I can only say, this will take some days, maybe 3 to 4 days, I think. I mean, it takes 11 days from when the archive stream first for the 24/7 archive stream started. I kind of looked how many hours of stream this was, and yeah, 11 days exactly, and that was in June 2023. We now have March 2024. Yeah, there's a little bit more, especially with editing streams. So yeah.
Even the oldest of old school. But hey, that's just a theory. A film theory. And cut.
Okay. One thing I just noticed is that I have not talked about that much in this because I was a little bit actually interested into this, and yeah. So It was interesting, to say the least. But yeah, it's moving on to the final video of Mathew Patrick, aka the Game Theorist. Let's go. And yeah, the final episode, the final theory. And before I press play, I have to say some stuff, because as I said in the beginning, there is a reason why I wanted to do this. And that is because MatPat's inspired me. And what I'm saying now is not as TheRMan, the one who has been streaming for the last over 3 years. No, 3 years. Since 2021. I'm saying this now as Roman. The actual Roman. The Roman that has been sometimes appearing in special streams. Mostly the one that happened on October 28th, 2023. Because MatPat and many others kinda inspired me to create that one character that started the lore of TheRMan, kinda. And that is actually the creation of Robert. Well, I have said this in the first few streams as Vtuber TheRMan, that Robert's backstory is based on an idea of a Five Nights at Freddy's fan game. Like, literally, Freddy Fazbear, no, we don't have Freddy Fazbear in here, we have Roman Macebear. And yeah, it's also funny that it all started with this. The Five Nights at Freddy's. And I hate that I didn't make a video before this one, because one of the previous ones was actually about, well, how FNAF actually was created a butterfly effect. If Scott Cawthon has never created Five Nights at Freddy's, the literally first game, none of this would have happened. Maybe the lore of TheRMan would have been different. But because Five Nights at Freddy's happened, the theories came through, all the fan songs, and Roman got the idea of making a fan game. Or, well, the story of a fan game. Which, at first, it was just like, okay, no, Five Nights at Freddy's. Then with the second game, still kind of the same. The third game, maybe I could maybe do a story. The fourth game, okay, now we have a story. And yeah, it's still kind of interesting that I remember Robert was at first thought of literally just a different version of the puppet or marionette, depending on how you think of. Like, it was literally just the puppet, but instead of those purple stripes on their face, it's actually red. But then I thought about this a little bit more, and then again, with third game imagined, and then the fourth game, and it just fell into place. Like, instead of just an animatronic, there's actually a guy who actually wears a mask. Then the mask is actually possessing this person. After during those 4 games, the sixth night is actually happening many years after the main story of the 4th game happened. Then the 6th night in the 4th game is actually literally just kind of a standoff between literally the grown-up version of the child that you played in the 4th game to this man with the mask, who then just removes his mask to then just vanish. Then the 5th game is just literally just someone had put on the mask, which got removed again, and then accident happened. Okay, basically Elizabeth Afton. Now we have circus, baby. Kind of like this, but my version of circus basically has actually 2 spirits inside of them, which is kind of funny that I got the idea before. Then MatPat said in Golden Freddy there's actually 2 spirits, and after everything after that too. And then this now destroyed mask turned into a virus, which then possessed Ennard, or a variation of Ennard. Then went into Bendy the Ink Machine. Then went into DDLC, and then how Robert is now. Because let's face, because one thing that I have kind of alluded to but not really said was if you go to my website, I have one page for about my lore, or well, Armin's lore and Ronika's lore, and if you look closely, you'll see that the Robert text is kind of highlighted, and if you click on it, you actually go to Robert's backstory, which kind of got further developed through the anime that I also started in my head many years ago. Now it's over 10 years old already, which I kind of talked about this also in this secret unarchived stream on October 28th, 2023. Because Robert's story is literally just, he's actually not just somebody from a different dimension. No, he's actually a Roman from the future in a different dimension. And yeah, that is why if you look at kind of, for example, a specific special or the Twitch version, which is kind of also unarchived, which just means I just privated it. Then yeah, you noticed, hey, wait a moment, his voice sounds like Roman's, which I'm just going to play. Just listen.
Dan denk ik dat is natuurlijk geen zin meer. Waarom reed het Robert? Genauso wie Roman. Ha, did you read the lore? Robert is Roman from the future.
Yes. Robert is not is a Roman from the future. And yeah, I think Robert is in my opinion, the best character I created, because he is versatile. Because he can be actually a real thing or not. He can be looking like Monica with red eyes. He could also looking like Steve with red eyes. That is also something that every person who's getting possessed by Robert has red eyes. But yeah, this is really something that all started with Five Nights at Freddy's and with MatPat's theories. And yeah, that's why I wanted to do this. I wanted to give my thank you, MatPat, for everything in this kind of format. Because yeah, I actually have nothing else right now to say about this video. Again, as I said before, I nearly cried today because of YouTube bringing out this one video about MatPat. And now it's going to be the final Game Theory video. So, without further ado, let's hear it the final time. Ooh, surprise! Oh, hey, Monica. Hello, Internet.
Hello, Internet. Welcome to Game Theory, where that is the last time that I'll be saying those words officially on this channel. Loyal theorists, how do you say goodbye? 13 years ago, I made you this promise.
Do you want to know more about the games you love without having to put in any work of your own? Well, now you can play and learn. That's right, Weboverse. We have created Game Theory, gaming's tangential learning experience.
Well, Weboverse, here we are today, 3,000 videos of tangential learning later. How do you sum all that up? I already got super weepy in the last one of these things, so probably shouldn't do that again. It'd be redundant and probably not great for the tech equipment. We've also spent the last 10 weeks together knowing that this day was going to come, right? So I really feel like I've gotten my farewell tour. I've buried hatchets, I've rekindled friendships. I mean, sweeping videos about the state of online entertainment, fired some tanks. That was really very cool.
Yeah, that was nice.
Heritage. I made Disney mad at me one final time, which, you know, felt appropriate. Got some new dripping. And just in general, ran my way through all the things that were left in my content creator bucket list. So again, I ask, how do you say goodbye? First, it's probably most important to remind you that it's not officially goodbye, right? It's not like I'm dying or anything. It's more of a...
Yeah, especially by a purple killer called William F. the Hat. Or Billy. Good old Billy. Here lies MatPat, killed by Billy. Sorry.
See you later. I'm still going to be doing plenty of stuff. Like, I'm already booked to do the fashion show on Style Theory later this year. I'm still going to be here on the couch for GT Live. In a couple weeks, I'm going to be giving a speech over at PAX. I was recently in a kill count. Heck, I'm all...
I haven't seen that one. Especially because, well, it was probably about the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. And, yeah, I need to still watch this movie. I like Five Nights at Freddy's, anyway.
Already slated to do the Jacksepticeye podcast, the Ludwig podcast. There's a collaboration I'm doing with Shea Frillis Productions. There's the FNAF musical over on Random Encounters. Like, I will be doing a...
Wait, it's still continuing. Oh, yes, security. Bye.
A lot, and you will probably be sick of me doing all these things on everyone else's channels. But if you do want to stay in touch with me, there are actually two ways that you can do it. Normally, I'd say something like, oh, you can follow me on Twitter, but we all know that there's like a grand total of 0 people who want to be over on that platform.
Yes, which, by the way, if you want to follow me, just go with all Mastodon. I'm posting the same stuff from there too, also on Twitter, but mostly I'm more active on Mastodon than on Twitter. I occasionally look into my Twitter and just see, oh, someone liked something. Oh, a bot wanted to message me. Oh, a bot retweeted or liked my post or something. Again, I will not call it X because I will only call it X if Elon Musk personally gives me well, 20 million. Which, again, he will not do this. He will definitely not do this. So until then, I'm calling it Twitter. Until it's dying. Until it's dead. Which I think is happening in a few years, probably. I don't know. Can't predict it. I can't look into the future. Don't willingly.
Platform. So instead, I decided to make you this. A mysterious website named where'smatpat.com.
Ha! Then I talked about this at one point during this reaction thing. Ha!
This is going to be a place that I update every once in a while when I have news about some new project that's coming up or, you know, a mystery that you're going to have to solve by digging through the source code. Yes, it's a ripoff of ScottGames.com. No, I don't feel bad about that because he stole enough of my ideas over the years.
MatPat. Nothing more to say. If you know, you know. If you don't, just looking it up is enough to know.
He kind of owes me one. Editor should drop on some deal with it sunglasses in this moment.
No.
Once you're there, make sure you sign up via email. Don't worry, I'm not going to be spamming you with updates or anything. It'll be more like a MatPat newsletter, or maybe a Christmas card that you get every once in a while with a...
I'm not gonna lie. This ugly Christmas sweater I wanted to buy, actually. with that Style Theory episode. Yeah, I think it was Style Theory. And not gonna lie, I watched it till the end, so okay, I can buy it, and it was gone. I watched it within the first hour, and it was gone.
A funny update, or maybe we could chat about a favorite movie or something. I'll send over the occasional video that I'm just inspired to make. Who knows? Basically, this is just meant to be a way to let you all know what I'm up to directly in a way that isn't going to be subject to filtering algorithms, you know? And to kick things off this week, I'll be selecting 100 random emails that sign up to get personalized letters. And from that point forward, once or twice a week, I'll continue pulling a handful of emails to send personal notes to. It'll be a fun way to stay in touch.
Okay, yeah.
Long story short, make sure you bookmark it since you never know what might happen over there.
I'm doing it right now. I did it. I did it. So, if I want to, I mean, I did it right now. So,
there, but all right, enough stalling. Back to the question at hand. How do you say goodbye? Well, I think you honestly have to end it all where it began. This title, A Game Theory.
Which is kind of, okay, you bring in something that I actually would like to see in any kind of media. Like, you begin something, for example, actually, in an anime, you have multiple seasons of an anime, and it ends with a remix, or the ending of that anime is actually the opening of the anime. Like literally the first song that you hear from that anime in the beginning plays at the end. Either a remix, an orchestral version or something, so you know it's the end. The end of it. Like whenever One Piece is ending, they should do it. Like literally the first opening of the anime as the ending. Or even this, for the final fight, maybe. In the final episode. Something like this.
About game theory. Did you know that game theory isn't just a nerdy YouTube show? It's also a nerdy economics concept. If that's news to you, I honestly can't blame you. At this point, we've created enough confusion online that apparently we've merited our own disambiguation tag on Wikipedia for game theory searches. In all seriousness, for the first 5 years of the show, I received so many tweets from people who are mid-year in their economics courses, screenshotting their textbooks, freaking out when they got to the episode on game. It's not an episode, it's a chapter. When they got to the chapter on game theory, being like, oh my gosh, dude, did you know that you were in this thing? And yeah, we definitely did. The pun, believe it or not, was intentional. In fact, Steph and I knew from the very beginning that it was likely that the final episode of Game Theory was going to be about game theory. Hypothetical, over in England, they turned the whole thing into a game show where they say the word balls an uncomfortable amount of times.
Welcome to Golden Balls. Golden Balls. Balls of riches, 12 balls. My balls are all golden.
What?
Golden balls, and they're all bursting with money.
That was intentional. Kill a ball. I'm sorry, but I'm immature, okay?
Killer balls, 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 balls.
Now, why am I bringing all this up? Well, game theory is more than just wads of cash jammed into a bunch of balls. Someone should tell Mr. Beast that I just discovered his next video idea. No, it has very real consequences for the world. See, YouTube as a platform is just a bunch of zeros and ones, right?
Yeah.
But YouTube as a community, it's a network of people constantly trying to make strategic decisions. Creators are players who are more or less rational people making videos that you should watch and like and comment and subscribe.
Yeah, you should both do all three of them right now. If you haven't already, right now, do it. The same goes also to, well, MatPat, to all the Theorist channels. So, I liked all of them. I have already subscribed to them. Ring the bell so you never miss anything. And again, you should do. To all the Theorist channels and to me, of course. Because, hey, you never know when I do a stream or any of those kind of videos.
The viewer, you're also a player in this. The best strategy to winning it big boils down to 4 key points. Number 1, be cooperative. Lead with trust. Assuming that the person you're playing with is your enemy right off the bat, it's not going to serve you well. Trust in others, it's going to let you win more frequently in the end. Secondly, don't be a pushover. Sure, it's good to be trusting, that is great, but the second that someone takes advantage of your trust, the winning strategy is to call them out on it and then immediately hold them accountable. Which leads nicely then to point number 3, being forgiving. Don't hold a grudge. Don't be a Mr. Darcy.
My good opinion once lost is lost forever.
That is a failing indeed.
You tell him, girl, you are exactly right. She's speaking some game theory truth right there. Well, sure, it hurts to have your trust broken. Staying open to the chance that other people can change, that they can grow and learn and get better, that is the ideal solution here. The trust game showed that players who held their opponent accountable, but then forgave them, actually won out more often than any other strategy. And lastly, it's important to be honest and open about your strategy. When people can't understand what you're thinking, that's then when mistrust starts to breed. By being honest, it breeds honesty in others. It allows you to build on that trust over time, one step, bit by bit. Across the thousands of rounds of testing, nice strategies that were fair but also firm ultimately won out the most. Now, when I read these outcomes, what really struck me first was how they present a really hopeful view of the world. A hopeful view that I don't think a lot of us carry around a lot. I mean, it's easy to assume that everyone out there is out to get you, and it's easier to just close off to people who've wronged us in the past, but
shut up.
Channels for years. Like, this man is the unsung hero of everything you've probably ever watched across any of the channels. Without him, without you, none of these videos would get made. Thank you. Now get back there, okay? Enough for you. I gotta thank other people. You know, friendship first, but also working together to create awesome stuff, right? And if you're talking about unsung heroes on this channel, there is one man who also deserves a call out, and his name is Yossi. He is our audio wizard. He is the man who I have trusted with my voice for the better part of 9 years. He has had to suffer through more hours of my voice than anyone else in the world. I am so sorry, Yossi. I am so sorry for all the burps and weird edits and weird diatribes and jump scares that Ali has given me over the years. Was Yossi a pro when he first joined up with us? No. But you know what he was willing to do? He was willing to learn, and I've trusted him with my voice for the better part of 9 years. And the same goes for another member of the team who you've never gotten to see, but was actually there before the channel was even monetized, which is kind of crazy to think about. You don't know Dan Levitt, but Dan was another one. He was the first who actually saw potential in me and in these channels as a whole, offering to become my manager even though he had never managed a YouTuber before. He just jumped in with 2 feet and said, hey, I've never gotten a brand deal in the past, but think I could do it for you. And he did. And then he got me literally hundreds more. He has his own management company now, and he manages some of the biggest sports creators on all of YouTube. I can say with complete confidence that this company and my career would have looked totally different had it not been for Dan. And his career and his company would have looked totally different without me. He and I have built businesses parallel to each other, right next to each other, using cooperative game theory for over a decade. He trusts me to make good decisions on YouTube, and I trust him to make good decisions as my manager, and we both benefit in the long run. But perhaps the most important person in all of these trusting relationships is you. You guys, right here, I wear you on my wrist these days. You loyal theorists have been the best example of game theory in the history of the show Game Theory. Every time you click on one of these videos, you are leading with trust. You are saying, you know what, I'm gonna give this one a chance, especially on those episodes that are covering topics that you've never even heard of. And on my end, I've always tried my best to fulfill on that promise and make sure that your trust pays off by delivering a great, well-researched, fun, a lot of times stupid video. And yeah, there have been plenty of times where I've missed the mark, where you weren't happy about a topic, or where I said something wrong, or my research was bad, or whatever, and I needed to learn about that. And so you, acting exactly as you should, according to that trust game, you called me out in those moments. You showed me that I had made a mistake. But more importantly, you were willing to forgive. You gave me a chance to learn and grow as a creator and as a person. And look at this. We all won. Look at this thing that we managed to build together. Don't tell anyone else. I mean, there's 3 of them here in the room, but like the rest of them downstairs. You guys, you've always been the most important member of this team. whether or not you ever realized it. And now, as new hosts step in, yeah, they're obviously gonna have to learn a lot, and they're gonna have to earn your trust, just like I did, over a prolonged period of time. But I hope that you approach them with the same sense of cooperation and goodwill that you did for me all those years ago.
I will.
So, while I might be leaving as host of this show, Game Theory, it'll never leave. It'll never leave me, and it'll never leave you. We are all Game Theory, which honestly is why I thought it was fitting for you guys to be the one to say this.
But hey, that's just a theory.
That's just a theory.
It's just a theory.
Just a theory.
That's just a theory.
Game
Theory. Class dismissed. Thanks for the theories, MatPat.
But hey, that's just a theory.
C'est juste une théorie.
Just a theory. Just a theory.
Just a theory.
Just a theory. Thanks for everything.
But hey, that's
Just a theory.
That's just a theory.
Just a theory. Just a theory.
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 I didn't expect it, but
That's just a theory.
That's just a theory.
That's just a theory.
That's just a theory.
A style theory.
A food theory. A film theory. A game theory.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for.
Oh man, where to?
I got something I gotta do.
Okay,
Ready for a road trip?
I guess.
Let's go.
Ooh. Ooh. Is there a song I still playing them?
You ready?
Yeah.
I've been expecting you. Come, we have much to discuss.
I didn't expect something like this, but and yeah, that was it. Of course, watch maybe those other ending videos, it seems, but for me personally, it's now, well, the end. And yeah, I have to really say that this was a journey. I've said this a few times with, you will definitely see this also with Vtuber Connect, or watching the editing streams of, well, Vtuber Connect or Hello Charlotte even. I said this a few times with that. It was an experience, and yeah, Game Theory was something like this, and even though I didn't participate in this collage there because I didn't know that makes sense, but yeah, even maybe MatPat you will see this or not, but again, it inspired me very much to a lot of things. I mean, for creating the story of my own VTuber, or, well, I really have problems saying those words, but yeah, I don't. I nearly want to cry from that now. Oh, this is really hard. Really, that's really hard for me to say anything right now. And my brain just literally just wants to say please and the recording, Roman, please. So yeah, the only things I can say is I just wish MatPat, Steph, and of course the whole team good luck on the future. Of course, I will definitely continue watching them, the new generations of theorists, or well, Game Theory things. And yeah, the only things I can actually just say, but hey, that was just... I'm so bad at this, I can't even say it right now. But hey, that was just a reaction. An TheRMan reaction. Thanks for watching. And, well, thanks for everything, Matt. Okay. I know this video has been taken a little bit long to edit. Because it's been now, well, months since I reacted to actually the final videos. But, not gonna lie, it kind of makes sense because, again, I like MatPat, I liked his theories, and he basically gave me inspiration to what I am today. More or less. And yeah, so this is the end of course, that reaction video. I mean, it's over an hour already. I know that many people don't gonna watch the whole thing, but yeah. Me now, after months, I have to say though that one thing is for sure that it kind of hits me still. Like, for example, every time I listen to the song A Little Theorizing by the Stupendium, I kind of... the tears try to form whenever it comes to the end with, well... And, yeah. So, also, of course, Santi, Lee, Amy, and Tom all have done an amazing job over the months, and I, of course, still wish them all, of course, the best still, that they still continue MatPat's legacy, even though he's still there in GTA 5, and sometimes appears in these videos too. Like them, for example, Lore 5. When he announced Lore 5. Which, is gonna be interesting. But yeah. That is the end of this 1 hour reaction video. And of course, I hope you enjoyed. And always remember, that is just a reaction video. An TheRMan reaction video. Thanks for watching.